I'm Levon Rhodes, and we're taking you inside the courtroom. This is our presentation for case study 3, dumping. I'm the lawyer. My partner's inside. We'll introduce you to her later when we walk in. Our camera lady here is Diana. She's also our bailiff. And let's go inside. As I've said before, I'm lawyer number 1. This is my partner, Crystal. She'll be playing lawyer number 2. And here we have our judge. This is Lauren. And here we go.
Please rise.
Please take a seat. Today we have a case with Whirlpool versus LG, Samsung, and other appliance companies. Whirlpool, please state your case.
Hello, Your Honor. We're here about dumping. Dumping is a type of predatory pricing in where companies come to foreign countries and sell products below fair market value. In our case, we're dealing with washing machine appliances where North Korea and Mexico, companies such as Samsung, LG, Daewoo, Electrolux, and others have come to America and basically stole all our consumers by selling washing machines almost 90% below fair market value. 2 Korean companies are actually selling washing machines below production costs. Also, we found out Samsung and LG are benefiting from various Korean government subsidies, and my partner will further elaborate.
Also, Your Honor, we found that South Korea is bringing over washing machines at over $400 million, and Mexico has been bringing them over at over $400 million. 30% of our revenue is laundry appliances, so that made up $18.7 billion that we've lost because of the competitors in 2011. Our department found out last Tuesday that Mexico and also South Korea have been selling at 80% fair below market value, which is why we're here today.
And what could the government do to help you?
Well, economically speaking, Whirlpool as a company, 80% of our products are American made. So that means we employ generally Americans within our border. So when Korea and Mexico started importing washing machines, we found out American consumers started expressing more interest with their appliances since it's so cheap, which has cost our company jobs because we have been forced to let go of employees to keep revenue up and keep our quarterly earnings running. So we're really suggesting you impose a tax on all products imported from Samsung, LG that are appliance-based, and also maybe a tariff on imports just to keep the economy running smoothly in our company. Plus, as we know, dumping is an illegal trade practice. So just to keep it fair among different companies and our company too, we are requesting you rule in our favor.
I have reviewed your case and I've come to the conclusion that LG, Samsung, and Electrolux have been found guilty of dumping the United States. We will now put an 11% tax on all rival appliance companies based on South Korea and Mexico. Case dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You just observed, we've just finished case 610. Now we're moving into case 611. The first one was Whirlpool versus other appliance companies. Our second case study on dumping was about Solyndra versus Suntech. So I'll be playing the judge. Crystal here is the new camera lady / bailiff. And now we have our 2 lawyers representing Suntech and Solyndra. Lawyer number 1, which is Diana. And we have lawyer number 2, which is Lauren. And here we go.
611, please rise.
The defendant, Solyndra, you may take a seat. All right, we have our second anti-dumping case of today. In the case of Solyndra versus Suntech, you are accusing Suntech of anti-dumping in the United States. Please state your case.
Your Honor, in 2011, we filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. In 2005, Suntech, Yingli, and Trina came to the United States and started selling solar panels for below market price. In 2010, our revenue was at $140 million. In 4 years, Suntech, Trina, and Yingli managed to decrease our prices 75%. In 2008, a kilo polysilicon was $400. Today, that same kilo is $30. Your Honor, we have asked for help from the government, and they have supplied us with over $500 million in bankruptcy protection plan, but that's still not enough. We believe that Suntech, Trina, and Yingli have plotted against us to shut down Solyndra. My partner here will further explain.
Suntech, Trina, and Yingli were part of this association. It was called New China Energy Trade Association. This allowed them to communicate and coordinate new strategies to bring down Solyndra. One of their strategies was to lower their prices at the same time. Chinese companies pressured Solyndra to renegotiate a deal that ended up costing them $110 million in sales.
Economically, this has impacted us because over $535 million of taxpaying money has gone to a failing company. It didn't help us and we still went bankrupt. Also, many of the investors in Solyndra has lost all of their investments.
On a social standpoint, Solyndra laid off 1,000 employees, causing them to sue Solyndra for the sudden unemployment. American consumers have stopped consuming Solyndra solar panels and have expressed a greater demand for our Chinese competitors.
All right, does that conclude your case?
Yes.
All right, reviewing my evidence, I have come to the conclusion that you do not have enough evidence to convict Suntech of conspiracizing against you for dumping in the United States. And that is my final conclusion. Case dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.